So today I'm going to be reviewing the dust and weirdest gifts you could give to a mouse. And why a mouse? Because I have 2 pet mice and they're going to be reviewed by my mice. See if they're engaging or loved by them, because my mice are the godmothers of this mouse giving season. The thing is, the gifts have to be cheap. There's some things that I give them, they do not give a crap about it. So I'm gonna see what they need. Boggy is very mean. She'd side-eye me, and whenever I put my hand close to her, she'd just be like, but then Mewtwo, however, even though she has that scary Pokemon name, Mewtwo is very friendly. She's very curious. She'd put her head in the air and she'd sniff around. She's like, oh, what is this new scent? And she doesn't mind if you put her hand close to her. She'd actually put her little 2 paws on your hand. She'd be like, hi. So I'm actually doing this out of spite because when I was in my compression pre-calc algebra 2 class, we were doing this Thanksgiving thing, like, what are you thankful for? Oh, I'm thankful for my family, my friends. And it was my turn to share, and I was like, I'm thankful for my family, my friends, my mice. And then the teacher was like, oh, you have pet mice? I was like, yeah. And then the teacher, he said, like,
I used to have this ex-girlfriend, and we broke up because one of the main reasons that she had pet rats.
When he said that his ex-girlfriend had a pet rat, everyone was like, ew. I was like, but I love rats. They're one of my favorite animals. But I didn't say that out loud. His ex-girlfriend's rat needed this vet bill because the rat had like a very big tumor and it wasn't gonna live, and it was about 1,500. So he was like, I'm not gonna pay 1,500.
I mean, I'd pay $10 to get a hitman.
A hitman to end the rat. I feel like there shouldn't be a difference of how you perceive each animal because they're all just animals like us. I mean, we have our own conscience, just like them. But if it was a pet dog instead of a pet rat, people would be like, I would pay 1,500 for that bill. For this rat, everyone was like, ew, no, please. I want to prove to you that mice, instead of rats, even though they're smaller, they could be very, very cute little smart pets. Here is the Mega Mouse Mansion, only available in Los Angeles, Hollywood. Now, just from this bird's eye view, it's very vast, very spacious, and very affordable. Now, peeking from her apartment view is Boggy. What is she doing? I don't know. So this is the master bedroom. It's very spacious. And now they both have their separate wheels, but the big wheel is for whenever they get lazy and do not want to go into the apartment and fit themselves into such a small wheel. But, oh, here she is holding her food, and she's gonna lead us to the next interview with the both of them. Now, right here is Mewtwo, and in the corner is Boggy. They're eating their very special Michelin food, just catered for them, but for some reason they decide to eat with their paws and not with their forks and knives. Thank you, ladies, for your sponsored house tour. So one of the first things that we wanted to get our mice was a new chew toy, because they chew their chew toy really badly, because I think it might be the shape, like the hot dog shape. So we were thinking of getting a new shaped Timothy Hay toy. Then next we wanted to get them a new water bottle, or like a bowl for the water, since sometimes Boggy might dig up some bedding and then just drag it into the water. So we wanted to get something that's less convenient for them to dirty. And after the water, we wanted to get them a new shelter or place where they can hide in. I really wanted to get them that cute bed because we saw the review of like this. I don't know if that's a mouse or not, but he looked really happy in it, so I want my mice to be like that, you know. Next, we wanted to get them some more stimulation, so like a toy. But I don't know if they can use it or not. But you know what I could definitely use? A little bit more money, because we paid $16 for all of this. So after about a week, the things came. I'm first gonna review it as I unbox, but then I'm gonna have a nice review and we're gonna average out the scores. So first, it was the Rubik's Cube. I thought the packaging was really cute. It was really professional, and it was also pre-built already. I'm gonna give the box, I'm gonna give the toy a 5. Then we have the rabbit bed. I think it was really cute, but it was just a bit too flattened compared to the picture shown. So I'm gonna give it a 4. Then we have the bird toy. I thought it was kind of basic, but I think this is like the most foolproof toy within the batch, because my mice will just chew up anything that they can possibly chew. So I'm giving this a 4. So when it came to the time where I had to prepare all the toys so I could install into their home, I noticed that it was really hard to get the water feeder ready. And this was on me because 2 weeks later I finally figured it out, but I put the water bottle into the grain silo thingy and instead of where the water bottle is supposed to be, so I was like, why is it fitting so weird? The other thing, like the shipper, I guess, because it said that on the bottle the instructions were to use something with the wire provided, but there wasn't any wire provided. So I think I might have to deduct this because I got really frustrated over this. I'm gonna deduct the rating to like a 3 out of 5 or something. The other ones were really kind of easy to put in because they've been pre-built or you don't have to do anything with them at all and you just put them aside. The thing is, for the Rubik's Cube toy, there's specific holes where you have to put the food in so that like mice would get interested in it, and it's kind of hard because it's like the size of a grain of rice, and that means if you want to feed them like I guess treats that are not in that size, it's gonna be kind of hard because you have to prepare those treats beforehand. And not to mention, when they finally interact with the Rubik's Cube toy, they get scared when it spins. So based on their reaction and how they interact with this overall, I think they'll give it like the Rabbit Vet toy. Oh my god, they hated it so much. I think it might be the size of it, and maybe my mice are claustrophobic, but they were both interested in it at first. Then Boggy got disinterested, she left, and Mewtwo was still there. She's curious, she bit it to see if it was an animal or not, and then she tried fitting it inside, but it was too small. She hates it. So they hated it, they left it, and a 1 out of 5. The Chew toy, oh my god, they loved it so much. This is it after 2 weeks, but they know how to use it already, and I think, you know, if you want to get your mice or any small animal something to be entertained with, get them a chew toy. You could find it anywhere, honestly. If you have like a tree, you could just cut up twigs from it and provide them with a chew toy. Last but not least, it was the water bottle. And I couldn't really find any moment where they used it, but the times that they were using it to climb on top and try to get out of the cage. I mean, they do use the food storage sometimes, but it's kind of hard to get into because it's like this slope. And then my mice, like the past automatic feeder that they had, they knew how to use it. But this one, I don't know why they don't know how to use it, but it might be like the height. I think they'll give it like... I gave the Rubik's Cube toy a 5 because I thought the packaging was really cute, but my mice gave it a 3, so that's 8 divided by 2 is 4, which is pretty good. It's a solid toy, it's really cute, but I wish I could like find the brand and see if there's other toys that I could give them because it's really inconvenient overall, and the fact that they're scared of it spinning, it doesn't like, I don't really feel good about having it around with them, so I also removed it from their enclosure. I gave the windproof pet rabbit hamster bed a 4 because I thought it was really cute, but my mice gave it a 1 because they didn't know how to use it and they were really scared of it. I don't recommend this for pet mice. The averaged out scores, the chew toy was a 4.5, and then the water feeder thingy, I gave it a 3, I think, and they gave it a 2. So 5 divided 2 is like a 2.5. Please let me know what you think about the toys and any tips of how to like keep enriching your lives. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked it and I hope it changed your perception.